Okay, guys, how are you? Today we will learn how to write sentences using the modals of obligation. Let's remember that there are many kinds of modals. In this case, we will see the modals that express obligation. All right, so let's start. The first modals for obligation are two. They are must and have to. All right. Okay, let's start with the structure of must or have to. The structure is almost the same, guys. All right, so don't forget to write your subject. In this case, the modal, right? The modal and the verb in the, this is important, in the, let's write it in the base form. That's it. All right. After that, don't forget your object, but that's not so hard. Basically, this is the structure for all of the modal verbs, right? This is the structure for questions in a affirmative. Let's write it here. For affirmative questions, we use this structure, all right? Next, let's remember the structure in the negative form. In the negative, the structure is almost the same. We use the subject, we have the subject, we use the modal and not. And then we use the verb in the base form and the object. That's it. There are some modals that have question and some others that not. All right. In this case, the structure for a question is you start with the modal, you write the subject and the verb, right? The verb and the object. Don't forget your question mark. Okay, so basically this is the structure. Don't forget that it is not important, it's not necessary for you to learn this, but it's a good way for you to remember how to write a sentence. All right, let's keep it here. Okay, so let's start. The first, to express obligation, we have must and have to. As you can see, here I have a picture, right? Let's see. Let's start with this. This picture means wash your hands, right? So we will use this first. So wash your hands. Now, with the coronavirus, it is an obligation to wash our hands, always, right? So let's write a sentence. It is an obligation for everybody to wash our hands. So I can say, you must, all right, you must wash your hands. You must wash your hands all the time. ¿Ok? Estoy diciendo, tú debes lavarte las manos todo el tiempo. Must, in Spanish, is the verb, right? You must wash. Don't forget, one more time, this is my structure, right? I have my subject, you, the modal, must, the verb is wash, and the object, your hands, all the time, all right? That's it. Another sentence with must, we can write, and I can say, let's see. We can say that you must, well, especially young people must, yeah, where is it? Young people must be in their home. That's it. That is another obligation now, right? We must stay in our home. Okay, so I have used must. Also, I can use have to write a sentence. There is not so much difference between must and have to. All right, there is not so much. There is little difference, but usually they are the same. So I can write the same here. You must wash your hands all the time, or I can say you have to wash. You have to wash your hands all the time. As you can see, I am using have to express obligation. Don't forget that in this context, have to is the modal. It is like one verb. All right, they are like one. Don't forget. So subject, have to, the verb, wash your hands, and the object. Also, I can say, what can we say? I can use this picture right here. This, yeah, you can see the picture. It's cough. So in this case, I can write a sentence. An obligation now is, for example, boys. I will use boys. Boys have to cough on their arm, right? Los chicos or chicas, right? Boys or girls. In this case, it is an example. Boys have to cough on their arm. Ellos deben toser, estornudar en su brazo, no? Not on your hand. As you can see, these two express just an obligation. Now I have a prohibition. All right, a prohibition. To express prohibition, we use two modals in this case. We will use must not and can't. All right. Be careful. Here we are talking about meaning. Acá ya hablamos de significado, no solo gramática, not only grammar, also meaning, right? Entonces, si escriben must en afirmativo va a ser una obligación. Y si escriben en negativo va a ser una prohibición. It's a prohibition. So be careful with the meaning, all right? Siempre tengan cuidado en el significado. Pongan atención. All right. So if I use must not, it's a prohibition. Si lo utilizo en negativo, y es una prohibición. All right. Una prohibición. What a prohibition. All right. Yes. Sigamos hablando sobre toser, ¿no? O estornudar. Entonces, una prohibición es you must not have, all right, on your hand. No, no debemos toser en nuestras manos. Eso está prohibido ahora, ¿no? You must not cough on your hand. That's good. That's a prohibition. Another prohibition que podamos hablar. Una prohibición general, a general prohibition is you, let's see. Vamos a recordar, podemos decir you, all right, or let's say an old person must not be on the street. Okay, una persona adulta no debe estar en las calles, all right? Especially about this virus. Okay, that's it. Ahora también puedo utilizar can't. ¿Qué otra prohibición podemos pensar en la ciudad? Prohibitions in the city. What about this? What is it? Okay. Yes, this is throw your garbage, leave your garbage. So we can say, una prohibición, ¿no? No debemos botar la basura en las calles. Entonces podemos decir, you, all right? You can throw your garbage on the street. Ok, esto está prohibido solamente, ¿no? You can't throw your garbage on the street. No podemos botar nuestra basura en la calle. Como pueden ver, as you can see, the structure is the same, right? You, the subject, can't, es el verbo modal, en negativo, ¿no? Can't, aquí tengo la contracción, I have the contraction, pero puede ser la forma completa. Cannot. The verb, throw, in the base form, and the object. That's it. Cuando me refiero a la forma, el verbo en su forma base, es para evitar este tipo de cosas. It's to avoid these kind of things, guys. For example, here, right? For example, yes, I can say, a mother must take care, es el verbo, cuidar. Take care of her baby. No, es una obligación que una madre cuide de su bebé. All right. En el presente usualmente si tenemos she, we have she, tendría que ir el verbo takes. All right. Pero no se olviden que la estructura nos dice base form, la forma base. Entonces, no se puede poner takes care of their baby. Right? Necesariamente tenemos que poner la forma base y tachar la S. We cross the S, guys. Don't forget. Puede haber una oración que diga algo como esto. Takes care. Only take care. This is the base form. Boys have to. All right? Young people must. An old person must not be. All right? A mother must take care of her baby. Okay. Let's continue now, guys. Por último, tenemos el último verbo modal que expresa consejo, ¿no? Advice es consejo. Entonces, este verbo va a expresar consejo. Advice. Claro que en el libro nos dice que es una buena idea, ¿no? En general expresa consejo, an advice. El consejo puede ser un buen consejo, good advice or bad advice. Well, una mala idea, ¿no? Bad idea. Let's see. Entonces, para expresar consejos utilizamos should. Should. Okay, we use should, guys, to express advice. Don't forget. In this case, should, if it's a good idea, si es una buena idea, it's in affirmative. Entonces puedo decir, ¿cuál es una buena idea? Un consejo es utilizar sanitizador, ¿no? Sanitizer. Aunque también se recomienda utilizar jabón. Pero también es una buena idea utilizar sanitizador. Entonces puedo escribir, the people should use sanitizer. That's it. Las personas deberían utilizar sanitizador. People should use sanitizer. All right. En general, si uno se siente enfermo, ¿cuál es un buen consejo? The good idea. Voy a poner a sick girl, una chica con resfrío, should stay in bed. All right. Entonces una chica enferma con resfrío debe quedarse en cama. Should stay in bed. No se olviden que cuando utilizamos should, el verbo está en su forma base, ¿no? Entonces no es stays. Solo es stay in bed. Okay. Also we can use should for a bad idea, ¿no? Como mencionaríamos. A bad idea. Por lógica, utilizaremos should en negativo. Should in negative. What is a bad idea? Usualmente no, la creencia es no nadar después de comer. Entonces puedo decir, you shouldn't swim after, eh, after eating, después de comer. Ok, ¿cuál es otra mala idea? Vamos a hablar de, por ejemplo, si uno es un turista, ¿no? Se recomienda no andar muy tarde. Entonces podemos decir, a tourist shouldn't walk on the street late. Yes. Now let's imagine, imaginemos que viene un turista acá. All right. Entonces podemos decir, ¿a qué lugar no le recomendaríamos ir? Usualmente le diríamos que no vaya. Un lugar peligroso sería tal vez la garita, ¿no? Entonces podemos decir, no deberías ir a la garita en la noche. You shouldn't go to garita at night. All right, that's it. I have my question. Well, my sentence here. All right. Sanitizer and so on. Ok, entonces no se olviden poner el verbo en su forma base. Ahora podríamos hacer preguntas con should. All right, pero esto va a ser otro tema para ver más después. Okay, guys, so that is all for today. Now, you will write sentences, all right, for this, expressing the obligation, prohibition, and advice, guys. All right. Así que atentos a la plataforma para estar atentos al ejercicio, the practice, guys. That's all for today. Thanks for watching, guys.